Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the end of last season was a particularly painful time for this team. Having fought on until the very last day, they came up short when it really mattered. Well, all of that has to be forgotten now. It is about looking forward to get back to where they were. So no place in the squad for the new recruit. What on earth could be the reason for that?
Well, it could be a niggling injury, Peter, short of peak fitness, or maybe the boss just feels he has more to learn here.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Cristiano Ronaldo displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Can he find a finish now? There it is!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Morata. And Nolito! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
And out to safety. Cahill. A chance! Keeper sees it all the way. Long shoal pass, that's the message there. Tries a through ball. So a quick word on the opposition. How are they going to try and win this one?
They do prefer an element of caution, Peter, and get behind the ball in numbers, but those numbers have licence to be carefree once a breakaway is sprung.
Pumps it forwards. Zabaleta gets it back.
Well, they do like pressing from the front, something that's been very noticeable from this team.
Spoon forward. Boots it upfield.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Nolito. Another save.
Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
Rivaldo. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's Cuadrado. Rivaldo. Oh, he's broken through. Neymar! Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Well, I like his thinking, Peter, but I'll leave it at that.
Higuain. Looks like a good ball through. Ramsey. Goes for goal! Cuadrado. Now it's Higuain. Out to the left it goes. Neymar tries lifting it over. It's Rivaldo! Aimed long and direct. And we've reached half-time.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Here we go again then.
Well, De Mayo need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Cahill positions himself well and cuts it out. Pumps it upfield. Now the pass. That intervention was very necessary. Rivaldo. Raspilicueta. Now it's Higuain. Higuain passes it through. Cuadrado. And he's made certain that won't get through. Looks to slip it through. A real chance to break. Just off target.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that. Look, Peter, they've got themselves in a bit of a muddle, OK, but they won't look upon this as a lost cause. This team has heart.
Rivaldo with the ball through. Rivaldo. Cuadrado. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Strong challenge, but well within the laws. And he's straight offside. That's inches away from being a really good ball. Now the pass. Di Maria tries a through ball. It's a good-looking cross. He's dealt with that well. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Di Maria. Well won, that's good play. Now it's Higuain, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo passes it through. Higuain was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cuadrado. Looks like a good ball through. Firmly met. Chance! Aspilicueta knocks it towards the front. Looks to slip it through. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cahill tries to get it forward quickly. Neymar is fouled. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
And it's Aspilicueta. Ramsey. Vardy gets it back. Tries a through ball. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Alexis Sanchez tries the route one option. Ball swung in. Oh, should have been the equaliser.
Oh, that could prove a pivotal moment in this match. They needed that goal badly, you know.
Away from immediate danger. Shoots! It's in!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Cahill gets into the right position to intercept. Manolas. Di Maria. And he's cut it out. Quadrado. Rivaldo. Now the pass. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Di Maria with the ball through. What a wonderful goal! And look who gets the final say!
And it's no accident when this kind of thing happens. Top players are elevated to such a level because they have the will to keep going and the composure to produce vital goals. Take that.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Neymar. Well played, he saw that coming. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Passes it through. Forward it goes. It's got through to him. And that is that. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, you might say that rankings aren't the be-all and end-all, but nevertheless, it is an accurate reflection of their achievements, and it creates this special matchday buzz when the big hitters are involved. Out for a throw. An insight from you, Jim. What are we likely to see from these opponents?
They have players in their side who can hurt teams from distance, so there has to be a concentration on stopping that.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Rivaldo trying to get there. Sissoko, now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. They've scored!
And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Oh, the ball's come loose. Shoots!
Oh, this has proven to be a really bright start, but they can improve on their work in and around the opposition's box if they want to turn it into something more beneficial.
Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Tries a through ball. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Now it's Robben. The referee's awarded a free kick. Messi considers his options. Robben. Big chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he has a bit of a reputation from that sort of range, Peter, and he can't half-smack one.
And it's Deco. Morata passes it through, and he's straight offside.
Oh, it looked like a training ground drill that almost worked a treat, only for that flag to go up. He just went a tad early.
Rivaldo gets it back. Now the pass. Now it's Morata. That is wayward.
And Peter, the key was getting it under control so efficiently before he fired the shot away. That was great technical ability.
Pumps it forwards. Nolito looking to get on the end of this. On the volley! They've scored!
Unbelievable.
They have hauled themselves right back into it. And how about that for a volley, executed to perfection?
Oh look, there's always a bit more satisfaction in executing a first-time volley, and he'll be buzzing inside after that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Tries to dink it in. Messi, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Neymar with the ball through. Chance to shoot.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Looks to slip it through. Rivaldo. Messi gets his foot in there. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Now it's Messi. Morata. Looks like a good ball through. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Messi with the ball through. Ramsey knocks it towards the front. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Goes long and forward. And it's Nolito. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the left it goes. Neymar. Tries the cut back. He's delivered all right! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
And it's Kayahon. Morata. It's a long forward pass. Now the pass. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Here we go again.
Puerto Mayo don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo, he's in! Shot at goal! Ronaldo! Superb! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Cristiano Ronaldo is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat. Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
He's got away with one there.
Well, I think you can only praise that sort of alertness and the way he almost knew what was going to happen, and he got there really early. That was top stuff for me.
Messi passes it through. And the finish! They are rampant! And surely that settles it! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
4 in the game. He is the man. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. And it's been taken short. Deco tries to get it forward quickly. Alexis Sanchez. Barzagli pumps it upfield. Looks to slip it through. Tries a through ball. Deco. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
And it's Messi. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Barzagli positions himself well and cuts it out. Cristiano Ronaldo. Deco. Now the pass. None shall pass, that's the message there. Rivaldo boots it upfield, looks to slip it through. Sergio Ramos passes it through. And it's Sanchez. Oh, good interception. Rivaldo, aimed forward. Messi with the ball through. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Really well taken goal. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
How many more does he want? Shots on. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
He has done it! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Robben. Quadrado. Who's going to make this theirs? Musa Sissoko. Now it's Sanchez. Tries a through ball. Alexis Sanchez. Can he find a finish now? Massive leap! They've done it!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Ramsey is off, and the boss has some thinking to do now. Robben. Robben! Just wouldn't stay down for him. Oh, he really wanted that.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Looks to slip it through. Di Maria. It's a good-looking cross. It's a loose ball. Spoon forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Aimed long and direct. And there goes the final whistle. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's always a special buzz around the stadium in this part of the world, but even for this crowd, it is a special occasion, a match involving one of the elite clubs in the global game. Now it's Sturridge. Kane with the ball through. Chance! Up for the header! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And he's made certain that won't get through. And it's Di Maria. Thiago. Now it's Nolito. Morata. Morata! Oh, that's a waste.
Yeah, with him being under pressure from a couple of opponents, I thought he showed real determination to get some sort of attempted goal, and we have to give him credit at least for that.
And it's Nolito. Looks to slip it through. That's a decent ball. He's had a go! That really should have hit the net.
That was a very decent shot from distance. You know, a little less strength and it might have just dipped under the bar. Good effort though.
Sturridge gets it back. Kane. Quadrado tries a through ball. Manolas gets it away. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Kane pushes it out wide. Away from immediate danger. Kane can shoot here. Now the pass. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Wijnaldum showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Morata hurls himself at it. Brave effort, total commitment.
And he really threw himself at that one. Just a little more accuracy was all it needed.
Thiago. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Looks like a good ball through. He's through. Thiago. Di Maria passes it through. Wijnaldum. Di Maria. Koulibaly gets into the right position to intercept. Looks like a good ball through. He's got away with one there.
Well, I think you can only praise that sort of alertness and the way he almost knew what was going to happen, and he got there really early. That was top stuff for me.
Kane tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Looks to slip it through. Can he finish? Spectacular from Morata!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Kane. And it's Kane. Now the pass. Sturridge has been caught offside.
Yeah, fractional, but fractional is enough. He was off.
Now it's Sturridge. Sturridge with the ball through. It's there! And they get themselves in front! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where, and
spectacular from Morata! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Wijnaldum. Tries a through ball. He's off on a marauding run. Now surely. Oh, great save, real class.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Clears it out of harm's way. Oh, good interception. Now the pass. Nolito. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So we're into the second 45.
Mayo can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Kane. Sturridge with the ball through. Looking to force his way through. Marvellous goal!
And that has only enhanced his already huge reputation. They were obviously hoping for an early second half boost, but there are a few who can truly make it happen, and this is a very welcome tonic now.
You've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space.
No mistake! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they paid the price and deserved to.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
He scored! The second half off to a spectacular start. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Thiago. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Now it's Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez passes it through. Alderweireld boots it upfield. And the ball is out of play. And it's Kane. Pepe. Thiago. Good idea, just poorly executed. Granit Xhaka. And it's Sturridge. Cuadrado. Thiago. Deco. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Looks like a good ball through. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Now it's Sturridge. Oh, he's broken through. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Looks to slip it through. Now it's Kane. Should have put that one away.
What a massive let-off that was. They're still in it, but this could be pivotal.
Leap! Rafael Varane gets good distance on it, and somehow he managed to miss it. Done very well to intervene. Cuadrado, some good work on the right flank. Now what's next? It's a loose ball. That's gone a long way up and away. And no, he couldn't find the finish. Deco. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, he was so eager to score there, he almost put too much into that attempt to equalise. What a waste.
Now the pass. He's in space and looking for options. Matip. Myclub, and it's Insigne. Lorenzo Insigne with the ball through. Decent clearance now, can anyone get on the end of it? Tries a through ball. Great reaction! 4 added minutes on the board. Cuadrado plotting from out on the right-hand side. Oh, great run, magical! Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. They've managed to get it away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Fabulous entertainment, drama in spades, and no one would have argued with a draw, but they have lost it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, at the beginning of this game, they were sloppy and they were found wanting, and
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Kovacic battles to win it back. Now it's Callejon. Pjanic, here's the name on everyone's lips.
Yeah, and a place on the bench for now, Peter, although he should play a part, I think.
Saved it! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Gets up to head it! No, not the best of headers.
Yeah, with him being under pressure from a couple of opponents, I thought he showed real determination to get some sort of attempted goal, and we have to give him credit at least for that. Well, this is how to grab a game by the scruff of its neck. Front foot football with real intent.
Well intercepted, really well tuned in. Looks to slip it through. De Boer gets it back. Kovacic. Barcelona will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
Yeah, the counter-attack is their preferred approach, Peter, and once triggered, they'll go in as many numbers as they can muster.
Well positioned to make that interception. Callejon. Well, the odds were right up against them, but they saved themselves with some very good defending.
Look, as a former defender, I can only applaud what was a tremendous challenge, not only because of its importance in stopping the attack, but for its timing and the determination in getting there.
Now it's Sané. Sané looks to dink one in. Oh, great save, real class.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch. Well, to have had a few attempts already in this game augurs well for what's to come. It's been a very bright start from them.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Neymar with a delicate ball. Surely he scores! Matuidi pushes it out wide. Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now the pass. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Griezmann has been found. Towering header! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Barcelona break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Fine defending there. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Now it's Griezmann. Robin. Modric. Neymar. It's in! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Matuidi pumps it forwards. Tries a through ball. He's played him through. And it's Kaya. Swung over. He scores! They are right back in business. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Kaya. He's come loose. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Neymar passes it through. Sané collects the ball from behind. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Looks like a good ball through. Kaya with the ball through. Tried to play it through.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're into the second 45. And he's made certain that won't get through. Aimed forward, tries a through ball. He's gone for it! Robin. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kovacic. Now the pass. Alexis Sanchez. Looking to get on the end of this. Oh, good interception. Robin boots it upfield. Thiago. Looks like a good ball through. Thiago Silva cuts it out. Tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refused to allow a turn.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. De Boer tries to get it forward quickly. Modric. Sané plays it out to the wing. Manolas positions himself well and cuts it out. Managed to get it away. Sané. And that's been repelled. Cristiano Ronaldo plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Good idea, just poorly executed. Di Maria, he's away, has a pop, he's scored, and the comeback is complete. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. Can he score? Has he found his man? Barcelona get it back again. Real chance! It's a loose ball. Same again, same outcome.
Yeah, they should be out of sight, and they're not because of a little sloppiness in front of goal.
Massive leap! Good clearance now, can they make something of it? Played into the middle. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Gorgeous from Dybala! What remarkable powers of recovery! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
He can get that clear. It's Neymar! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Keylor Navas maybe was unsighted by his own defence there. Just look at the way the ball sneaked through that defensive line, and I don't think he could pick it up until it was way too late.
Barcelona take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ramsey. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. De Boer passes it through. Well played, he saw that coming. Dybala looks to slip it through. Nicely worked. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
5 minutes left on the clock. Out wide to the right. Robben plays it out to the flank. And he's there to cut it out. Aimed long and direct. Di Maria. And it's Neymar. It's gone for a throw-in. Barcelona with their final change. Neymar with the ball through. He's gone for it! Corner it is. Looks like a good ball through. Done very well to intervene. And back to base. And that's it. Quite a game. Memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there's only one statistic that matters. When all is said and done, it's the only one that counts. And for whatever reasons, neither side could manage a win here.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's not hard to like what Sergio Ramos offers. Goes about his work with strong aggression and tries to dominate opposition strikers. He's also a sizable menace on set pieces and brave at getting his head on the ball.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. Oh, good stop, it had to be! Inter Milan just about recovering from what was about to hit them. Inter Milan do seem to have a particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it?
What I really like about this team is that not only is there good movement, but movement with which everyone is looking to get on the ball. That helps a lot.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Olito, now it's Morata. Morata plays it out to the wing. Well played, he saw that coming. Defence has got rid of that. Kovacic with the cross. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. He'll have a dip! He's missed, but not by that far. Looks to slip it through. Chance! Top save! That shot was travelling.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
It'll be a throw-in. Goes for goal! Kovacic with the ball through. Modric. Nolito. And it's Morata. Jerome Boateng does well there. Alert. And out to safety. Kyle Walker passes it through. De Boer charges in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example for Pastathopoulos. Who's going to make this theirs? Royce. How about it? Danger averted for now. Well, that had to be more accurate. Di Maria, aimed long and direct, and he's onside. Morata. He's missed another one.
Well, when you see chance after chance go astray like that, it's only natural to think that they may end up with a little regret here.
Tries lifting it over. He's done very well to get to that.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Out to the left it goes. Di Maria. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Rakitic pumps it upfield. Gets it back. Di Maria tried to play it through.
I timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
The defence can get it clear. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. And it's Toni Kroos. Now it's Messi. Messi hits it! It's there!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too and sets up a...
He scores! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. The contact was crisp and clean. That was just a rocket.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Goes wide. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, we've watched an end-to-end game with lots of chances and a scoreline that should have higher numbers. It's exciting and entertaining, and I'm going to enjoy my half-time cup of tea on the back of that.
So they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Inter Milan get the ball rolling for the second period. Pepe cuts it out. Tries a through ball. Kovacic gets into some space. On the volley! He's delivered all right!
Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well.
That is some volley, great technique.
Yeah, and he had to adjust his body position to swing at that. It was instinctive and top drawer.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction. Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Oh, good interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And he's there to cut it out.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Rakitic, aimed forward. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. And the ball is out of play. Modric floats one over. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Kovacic. Going for goal! Oh, wow! An absolute pile driver! A finish right from the top draw! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! The purest possible contact, what a fabulous strike!
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Krychowiak. Kyle Walker. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Krychowiak gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And it's Kovacic. Alexis Sanchez. Rakitic hurtles into the tackle. Papastathopoulos tries to get it forward quickly. None shall pass, that's the message there. Inter Milan really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Toni Kroos looks to dink one in. Toni Kroos needed to come up with a better ball.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Hoists it high. It's Higuain! Oh, should have put that away.
Yeah, as long as they don't allow their heads to drop now, they'll be okay. They can still get back into this game with more chances like that.
They've managed to get it away. Looks like a good ball through. There's the through ball. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Diving header! They are rampant! And surely that settles it. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you could catch a boot in the head. Well done, son.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick.
It's something that's kind of hit me in recent times, the pressing like this, keeping constant pressure on the
Inter Milan have a free kick. Now it's Messi. Now the pass. Messi, shot at goal! Alexis Sanchez. Papastathopoulos does well to read it and intercepts. Kyle Walker tries a long pass towards the front. Now it's Higuain. A chance! Goes for it! In it goes! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
So is this the start of a comeback? Lorenzo Insigne. Pepe can hoist it clear. Ball's gone out of play. Robin, well positioned to make that interception. And he has been fouled there. And that is that. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, they'd clearly be very pleased with how this has worked out, but to back it up with a little style at times as well.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Marcelo crosses into the box. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Tries a long pass towards the front. Marcelo tries to get it forward quickly. It's a promising ball. Well played, he saw that coming. Torino are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
Absorb and counter is their modus operandi, and when they break, they hit teams with everything they've got.
Di Maria goes for goal! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Daniel Carvajal pumps it upfield. Oh, he's made sure that that won't get through. Beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version...
Oh, it's there!
Torino are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Torino give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? Looking for a corner. Managed to get it away. Played out to the right. Great leap! Spectacular from Morata! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Forward it goes. Goes wide. Rakitic looking to get on the end of this. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Cuts it out. Through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Chance! Oh, he's showing a distinct lack of urgency.
Yeah, he just took too long to make his mind up. You know, what a big opportunity missed then.
Pogba goes long and forward. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Pogba. And it's Rivaldo. It's come loose. Rivaldo. Pogba, chip through. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Gets up to head it! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
That's put paid to a promising move. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Gone for a throw-in. Aimed in towards the centre. Defence has got rid of that. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Well positioned to make that interception. Now it's Morata. Aimed forward. Robin! No mistake! And the comeback is complete! Absolutely thundered in. Keeper, no chance.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb. And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair. Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that. I think that defence will be feeling mightily relieved now. They were really saved by some poor finishing then.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
The referee brings the first half to a close. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Here's the start of the second half. Alexis Sanchez. Messi. Ball's gone out of play. Jerome Boateng passes it through. Now it's Morata. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's Messi. Gets it back. Toni Kroos pumps it forwards. Cristiano Ronaldo. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Morata. Now the pass. He's pinged one through here. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
It's a long forward pass. Out to the left it goes. Di Maria looks to slip it through. It's a promising ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Tries a through ball. Di Maria. Butland catches it safely. He's made certain that won't get through. Ramsey thrust towards the front line. It's Di Maria! And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Turns and goes back. Thiago. Is there any support? He might not need it. Pogba very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough full contact contest. It's Di Maria. Di Maria needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Alexis Sanchez. Looks like a good ball through. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. That's not going to make it. Rivaldo. Di Maria. And it's Morata. Pogba. Ramsey with the ball through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance to break. Whipped in. Now it's Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez. This is promising. Has a shot! Sticks it away! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Daniel Carvajal. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Messi. Rivaldo decides to play it back. That is wayward. Di Maria plays it out to the wing. A chance! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And surely that settles it. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
It's in! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Chiellini is the headline signing that everyone's been talking about.
And sure enough, he's in the starting 11, so it's his big debut, Peter.
Rakitic. Looks like a good ball through. Now the pass. Hit long and direct. Rakitic. It's a brilliant interception. Azpilicueta pumps it forwards. Rakitic. Now it's Cuadrado.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Azpilicueta pumps it upfield. Luis Suarez, Pogba. Hoists it high. And he's cut it out. Cuadrado. Looks to slip it through. Cuadrado needed to come up with a better ball.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Tries a through ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Maradona. He's coming on the right now. What's on? Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And it's Modric. He's had a go! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
It's unusual not to see him make the keeper work. I mean, his accuracy from that type of area is so often better.
Pogba. Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
And that all stems from great vision, you know. What a delightful little ball over the top that was.
Di Maria. Cuadrado passes it through. Aimed long and direct. Oh, good interception. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo with the ball through. Hurls himself at it! Goal! Sporting!
Unbelievable.
Keylor Navas did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Sporting Lisbon take the lead, 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Long and high towards the flank. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Rakitic goes long and forward. Tries a through ball. Quadrado gets through on his own. Back of the net!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Goal! Sporting! And they get themselves in front! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Sporting Lisbon get themselves into the lead. That intervention was very necessary. Steered out wide. Header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now.
Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Lobs it in gently. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. There is the genius of Luis Suarez! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. In it goes! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
That is just the top-drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change game.
And the first half is done. The action is back on the way.
Puerto Moyo need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And he's there to make a great save.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch. They've come out of the dressing room firing on all cylinders now. We could be in for quite a second half here.
It's come loose. A chance! And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Rakitic. Bonucci positions himself well and cuts it out. Now the pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. Goalkeeper's ball. throw. Robin decides to play it back. Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it! Cristiano Ronaldo goes steaming forward. Looks to slip it through. Looks like a good ball through. Good strong hand by the keeper. Ball swung in. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Hector Bellerin. Now it's Pogba. Maradona. All the way back, and they start again. Raspilicueta. Rafael Varane passes it through. Looks like a good ball through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Has a pop! Missed, but not by that far. Maradona. Quadrado! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, when your technique is that good, it allows you to do everything that bit quicker. I mean, the first touch was exquisite. He should have made more of that.
Koulibaly. Hector Bellerin. Maradona.
It's something that's kind of hit me in recent times, the pressing like this, keeping constant pressure on the opposition. I like to see it too.
Now the pass. Big chance. Shoots! They are rampant! Surely now, beyond all doubt. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Sporting Lisbon blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Well, the odds were right up against them, but they saved themselves with some very good defending.
He had a decision to make there, and he got it absolutely spot on with a beautiful piece of timing in the tackle. Any hesitation then would have either seen him get a card or his team concede a goal. I can only say, well done, son.
And he's there to cut it out. Sporting Lisbon are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Ramsey. And it's Quadrado. Looks to slip it through. Timely intervention. Who's going to make this theirs? The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Ramos with the ball through. Can he find a finish now? They've done it! And they are right back within touch!
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside. And he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
So is this the start of a comeback? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's Cuadrado. Cuadrado looking to force his way through. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
And it looked as if he had Hollywood written all over it, but it ended up in bust, unfortunately, on this occasion. What a pity.
Hector Bellerin tries a through ball. Now it's Pogba. Rafael Varane out towards the flank. Pogba with the ball through. And the cutback. There is the genius of Luis Suarez! And that is that. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, they were totally dominated throughout that game, and the scoreline reflects that. It was a really poor result for them.